Great morning. Another great morning to be here with Ty the Technician. This morning we're doing a tune-up on a 2015 Ford Taurus. I believe this one is. Got a lot to do. Got a lot going on with it. Was going to go ahead and do an oil change as well. I already see some premature here on the VVT solenoid. Solenoids, but we got to get this intake manifold off. This car is hot, so it's gonna make some of this difficult, but no worries. If you ever worked at a lube place, you know what that hot heat feel like. So let's get it. Let's dive in. Got 3 coil packs here. You know how I do my tune-ups. You guys already know. You've seen the videos. You know we gotta have the OEM plugs, and we gotta change the ignition coil boots. I'll show you guys what that look like. Let's get this bad boy disassembled. All right. Got the intake off. That's out of the way. That fuel line that was running across here to across here, please make sure you remove it if you're doing this job. I see a lot of people just try to push it out the way and remove this. They end up breaking it. Then you got to go to dealership to get it. You're not going to like the price, and you're not going to like the fact that you probably can't get it the same day. So now we got the 3 plugs here. We got 3 plugs here. Let's get those out, get the coils out, keep it moving. All right, guys, so let me give y'all an update. I done one side. Let me see what's going on with the other side. So I already done did plugs and coils back here. The bolts are still loose. I'm trying to do zip them down. I'm on this side. I already got plugs out. I'm going in with the last plug. Now, this car was tricky. These are Motorcraft plugs, which I know all Fords. I try to stick to Motorcraft. But unfortunately, when I went to look at the Motorcraft plugs on this car, y'all, you know what happened? They no longer exist. There's very few of them in stock, and the ones that are in stock, they're trying to get rid of. Like, they're trying to get rid of them. They swapped it over to like 2 different part numbers for this car. I don't know if it was a recall or bad plugs that Ford put out on this model or whatever it was, but I could only find one Motorcraft plug which would have worked for this car, but it kept telling me warranty. So in other words, those were the plugs they was using as warranties for this particular car. But what it did said the OEM specs was, which surprised me, were auto light. It were 2 type of auto lights. One of them, it was more like a gold tip, and then it was these gold tip was more fine as far as firing. These were equivalent to the OEM Motorcraft, so I went with those. So that's what's going back in it. I got that last one to put in, and the other 6 are already out, so we're just gonna discard them. They're no good. Now I'm gonna show you guys another trick. You know I like to do my coil boots. So if you look here, this one broke off. This one was hard to come off. I had one out of all of them that was still intact so far, and I got one more to take off. But all of them was breaking off like that. So that's why they're supposed to be replaced. Your mechanic isn't gonna replace it. He's gonna leave it. He's just gonna slap the plugs. Look at that rubber around there. Do you see how that look? That's not right. So I'm gonna show you guys how it look correctly. All right, so this is everything out of the pack with this little spring. Do not lose this spring. I promise you, your day will turn into a nightmare. All right, so this is how it's supposed to look when it's on there. I didn't push this all the way down because when I put it in that hole, it's gonna push down itself, but the spring is in there nice and secure. The boot is on there. It is a special way you have to put that spring in there. If you don't know how to do it, don't try it. Because if it's not in there and you go to put it in here and the spring fall off between here, good luck getting it out. Good luck taking the spark plug out and hoping the spring don't go into the motor. Something I didn't point out was, see the slight wetness here? It's probably got a little oil slipping through there. So I would recommend intake gasket, at least the upper plenum. I wouldn't worry about the bottom plenum. That's probably fine. So I will let them know about that, and hopefully they'll allow me to work on it some more and get to it on another day. All right, got everything back on there just about. This is the main line right here that I was telling you about. A lot of people don't disconnect it. They don't know how. They move it to the side, it breaks, you have problems. I done cleaned the throttle body out. As you can see, that looks good. Got a couple connections to hook up. Put the air filter box back in here. Crank it up, and it's a wrap.